So I literally I was just walking around the convention to get some B-roll, and I come to this gentleman booth over here, which, by the way, they have amazing stuff. Like I still have to browse the rest of their booth, but Ozark's Geek Shop, they have something that I have been looking for a long time. This is a vintage Nintendo Grail item. This Super Mario Bros. Electronic pinball game. So Jared from Retro Gaming Pandemic snagged one of these at he got one of these at a Goodwill. And I had no idea this even existed until he got it at a Goodwill. Ever since I saw that pinball machine, I knew I had to have one, and I was not expecting to find one here at RetroFest Arkansas. It's in the box. The box is in good condition. That's mine. That's mine. The box is in fantastic condition. The pinball machine itself is in fantastic condition. It's got the legs, 65 bucks, right? Appreciate you, man. Again, y'all check out Ozark's Geek Shop. This is probably gonna be my favorite thing I bought this weekend, by far. So this guy right here, so I'm trying to go for the full set of these MGA mini classics, and I know for a fact that I don't have this one, so I'm very interested in this. But you also have something else catching my eye, and that is this beautiful Super Mario Bros. 3 VHS. You never see any of the Mario animated series on VHS. So cool, man. Like cash-wise, what would you do for me for both of these?
35.
That sounds good to me, man. I'll do it. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
This vintage Donkey Kong right here. The only time I've ever seen one of these was at Austin's game store, except Austin has the bigger one. I've never actually seen this middle-sized one, but it's got the, this so you can hang it up. And then, of course, his finger goes in his hand like that. But this is from, I believe, 1982. 40 bucks. Fantastic deal for this guy. It seems that at Rick's convention, I'm going to be walking out of here with a lot of really cool vintage Nintendo collectibles, which is like what I'm really into right now, so I love it. Here at the Legend Retro Bash, this guy's usually vending at all the major cons. Oh, Retro Bash World Tour, dude. Yeah, man, he always has killer inventory. Retro Bash on Instagram, but I'm gonna snag this guy right here. I've never seen this before, from 2004. Still sealed in its original packaging, the Legend of Zelda Dangler. Made a deal for 30 bucks on that, $5 off the sticker price. I'm happy with that. This is a really cool piece. Oh, and he also has some other really cool stuff over here. Look, look at this. We got a vintage Punch-Out pen. There's a vintage Super Metroid pen. We got this old school Star Fox Game Watch. And actually, I just now noticed this. He's got one of the Double Dragon animated series feature-length. Looks like this is a feature-length film. Yeah. On VHS in a clamshell. So this booth is absolutely amazing. First off, he has a bobblehead that I've been wanting to get for a while. The Luigi bobblehead. This is from 2002. Officially licensed Nintendo Collectibles from Toy Site. There were 4 in the line: Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Yoshi. This one's in the box in great condition, 50 bucks, okay? So I'm really thinking about that. But another awesome thing over here, he has the Shadow Tiger handheld sealed for 65. Dude, this convention is gonna I'm gonna be on the street after this convention. And Chris just saw something behind the camera. He just made an O face like this. He was like, so I don't know what he saw, but we're gonna find out in just a second. But dude, so I'm gonna have to hold off for now, but I might be coming back around for that bobblehead and this sealed Tiger handheld, see if I can get a little bit of a bundle deal. But Chris, what are you seeing over here, man?
Look at this. Reboot.
No way.
These bigger sets. Look,
no
two
way.
different ones, man. Whoa, dude, the crunknicity is off the charts. Look at this.
Dude, I love Reboot. I grew up with Reboot. Dude, I have never seen that before.
Dude, what's his name? Megabyte? Look,
yeah, Megabyte.
2 different variants.
Dude.
That's so sick, bro. I did not even...
That is actually insane, Chris.
Oh my Lord.
All right, so I have returned to the booth that had the beautiful Luigi bobblehead from 2002 GameCube era bobblehead, and then the Shadow Tiger handheld. Sticker price for both came to $115. We came to a deal at 100 cash, which I think we're both happy with.
Absolutely,
so,
yeah.
Really appreciate the deal, man.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
tell
you very
people,
much.
tell people where they can find you.
You guys can find me on pretty much any social media as Sprooch Retro Hunting. I do video game pickups, do toys, I do a lot of flea market stuff from up in the Rhode Island area. So if you guys are ever up that way, check us out.
What's up, everybody? I want to take a super quick moment to tell you about a really cool feature on the buying and selling video game marketplace Goodiez, and that feature is called Goodiez Pick. Once you download the Goodiez app and create an account, all you have to do is open up the app. On the home page, you should see Goodiez Pick. Scroll down to that, click See All, and you will be able to see all of the games available. And what this feature is, these are brand new games that you can buy at wholesale prices. And most of the time, these prices are going to be way better than what you see at a retail store or an online marketplace. Here's a great example. Contra Operation Galuga on the Nintendo Switch, you can currently buy brand new for $38 before tax and shipping on the Goodiez app. The cheapest at the time of this video that I'm seeing it on eBay is for $54. $38 compared to $54, that is a hell of a deal. And that is what the Goodiez Pick feature on the app is all about. If you want to get brand new games on the Switch, PS5, etc. at wholesale prices, download the Goodiez app. It's free to download, free to create an account, and you can get started on browsing those Goodiez Picks. Go Go Sno, G-O-G-O-S-N-O on YouTube. We'll throw that in the description down below. Y'all check it out. I'm gonna check it out too, man. Came over here to the booth. Immediately saw this Nintendo Mini Classics Spider-Man handheld. I believe this was MGA. No, this one's not MGA. Made a deal. Sticker price was 40. Made a deal for 25 bucks cash. Can't say no to that. Gonna add that to the collection with all the other ones. And dude, I really appreciate it, man. If you guys, for those of you who have not met this man, one of the nicest freaking guys ever, man.
I tried. Where's the lie?
Yeah, exactly. But dude, you've got something. So, you know, I told you I collect, you know, anything GameCube era, right?
Right.
And I've never seen this before in my life,
It's a
man.
weird stopwatch.
Dude,
correct?
Super cool. Obviously, I got to leave it sealed in the packaging,
Of
man.
course.
I can't open it, dude. But we came to a deal of 60 cash, which is a great deal for that, man. Take a look at that, folks. Look at how beautiful.
That is nice.
Look at how beautiful that is. And dude, I don't care what anybody says. I love the Wind Waker.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And it's a GameStop item.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can go back and
Yeah.
get it at GameStop. This
Right.
Done. This is a one and done.
And this is like when GameStop was actually good. So this booth that I just walked into is blowing my mind. I have never seen this many vintage t-shirts in one place. So what I was gonna see if you could do real quick, if you're cool with it, is just kind of take me on a little tour of the booth. But before that, what's your Instagram page if people want to reach out to you and potentially buy some?
So it's at Flatgrounds Vintage, Flatgrounds FLATGROUNDS_vintage.
Okay.
It's got a picture of Batman with a grill in his mouth.
Dude, nice,
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
We'll throw that in the description
Appreciate it,
too.
man.
But yeah, dude, show me what you got, man.
So we specialize in like 90s nostalgia, everything from cartoons, movies, video games, everything in between. So we got a bunch of the grails on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Video game tees specifically, very heavy on that, all over here. We got modern limited edition bootlegs. We have pop culture stuff, sweaters, everything in between. We got hats, $10 bins. And then just throughout the years and collecting a lot of we'll do collection buyouts.
Yeah.
So we'll get our hands on things that we're not necessarily like the biggest collectors of, but we know that people love them and we'll bring them out. So
Dude, I'm seeing a lot of cool stuff just on the table here,
We
man.
kind of wanted to do like a flea market setup.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like just throw it all on a table.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make a lot of sense. People come make offers. But yeah, man, I've been at it for about 2.5 years now.
Dude,
so
nice.
A lot of
nice.
blood, sweat, tears, and money went into this, man. And I love every minute of it.
Dude, that's awesome, man. So these are all video game tees right here. Oh man, look at that. Soul Calibur 2, dude. There's the Mario Dance Dance Revolution shirt from the GameCube. So GameCube era. Atari, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Kingdom Hearts, Ready to Rumble. Oh, dude, look at this Super Mario Sunshine shirt, bro. Oh my God, look at that, dude. Look at that.
Dude, that's wicked.
That is amazing, man. Some of the most insane vintage tees I've ever seen, dude. Oh, that one? Yeah, let's see it, man.
So Mario Kart with the fire hit, this tee
dude.
goes for like $400.
Really?
Yeah, the last sold I think was like $375.
Wow.
And then it's got the beautiful, beautiful Nintendo.
Oh,
GameCube
yeah. Right on the sleeve.
sleeve hit.
Dude, I've never seen that shirt before in my life.
Yeah,
man.
so a lot of these, like, they were made in like a medium and a large, and we actually were able to get an XL, which is the
nice.
hardest size to get.
Wow.
But super
Man.
rare too. Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that one.
Dude, very much so. All right, folks, very, very excited. We have come back to the amazing, one of the coolest booths here at RetroFest Arkansas, honestly, the amazing vintage t-shirt booth. I've never bought a vintage shirt before, ever. And I had to come get one. I had to come get my first vintage shirt, and of course it had to be GameCube themed. So, let me show you guys what I'm gonna buy.
Hide it for a minute.
We're gonna hide it for a minute, show you guys what I'm gonna buy for my first vintage shirt. I am gonna get this beautiful, so tell me about this guy, man.
So this was a pre-order exclusive Mario Sunshine. It was basically promotional material that they gave out. GameCube era, right before the game came out. Places like Toys R Us, GameStop, Best Buy would get a package of these. Very limited, not a lot out there. But they would be like, basically, the employees would wear them. They'd give them out if someone pre-ordered the game. Super hard to find nowadays. And now it's yours, man.
Dude, it's a beautiful
And what
shirt.
a first vintage tee to get, dude.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. I love it.
Yeah.
And Super Mario Sunshine, it's not my favorite 3D Mario game, but I still love it. A lot of people hate on this game, but I
think
really
it
like
was
it, man.
different.
It was different.
Amazing.
It was
It almost feels
definitely
like a fever dream.
You guys check this out. So you know how I love collecting like rare GameCube collecting oddities. Well, he's got a freaking official Nintendo GameCube tumbler. Looks brand new. It looks like it's never been used before. Original box that it came in. You could not buy this in stores. This was only given to Nintendo employees, right? This is so tempting, 130 bucks. I might be back for this, man. I might be back for this. If nobody snatches it up, I'm probably gonna grab it because it's hard for me to say no to stuff like that. Okay, so after much deliberation and contemplation, I could not say no. I could not say no to this Nintendo GameCube tumbler because when am I ever going to see one of these again? I mean, it looks like it's never been used, right? It looks completely brand new and it's just beautiful. We came to a deal, sticker price was $130. We came to a deal of $100 cash and I am super, super, super happy to be adding this to the GameCube Oddity collection.